All right. Oh, there's this weird outline on my screen. So I guess I can see chat messages now? That's cool. All
Okay.
right. So I'll drop the link in the commentator thing so you can pull it up too if you want.
Okay.
Um, so Cross Tommy's on the top of the timing sheets,
Oh, great.
but Pepsi's on top. Only two people into the 25 so far, which is pretty impressive.
It's pretty
I
tight up there
am
as well, actually.
actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, they're within, especially the battle between the second and
Third, and
fourth.
fourth. Yeah, second, third, and fourth. Yeah, is all within
Basically,
2/10.
yeah, that's really tight. Down closer to the bottom, there's a pretty good shootout for 11th and 12th. They're only about a half
Yeah.
second in between each other. That's just about a braking
Yeah.
zone, honestly. Um,
Speaking of which, Santo P 1989, he's just done a 127.4, put himself into 11th. He's literally got that by 200ths.
oh,
125.7 from Freddie there. He's getting on cross Tommy there.
okay. So tire-wise, it seems like Freka and Toss My Salad are going out on mediums. That is an interesting
Okay.
choice. Um,
Maybe to do with the temperatures. Or maybe the actual tyre wear on the lap.
oop,
Or the... No,
there we
they
go.
won't be going for... they won't be going for a two lap because there's only 1 minute 19 left.
Yeah. Let's see. Freddy is out. I don't know. I think he's on a flying lap. It looks like it. Somebody went off in sector
Look.
2, but they've recovered. I believe that was an Alfa Romeo. It looks like they're going quite slowly at the end of the straight in sector 2.
Hmm. Let's have a
Freddy
look.
looks like he's going to come up right behind him.
Yeah, Freddie has. It was Santo P.
Somebody in chat saying happy Grosjean made it out alive. Yeah, for sure. That would have been
Yeah,
a travesty.
absolutely. Like, I thought he was dead. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was dead for like a solid 5 minutes until I actually saw him
I
walk.
I actually thought he was going to be fine only because like of all of the safeguards they have against fire specifically. The part that
Yeah,
really concerned me is when I saw his car like ripped in half. That was
yeah,
like because at that like when you're still in the car, they have a lot of precautions to keep fire away from the driver. But when there's not like when there's no car, no shell around you at all,
yeah,
that's when
absolutely.
it's
Like the
super
very
frightening.
things they've got in place for you, yeah, just aren't there.
Yeah,
Not to mention the whole thing that you ripped in half. I've never seen that.
yeah,
He actually went like through the barrier,
yeah.
like
Wild
actually
stuff.
through it.
Which some
I'm
people
just
were
glad he's okay.
speculating, yeah, for sure. Some people were speculating that that actually saved him a little bit, because if it was just like a concrete wall, he could have
Yeah,
been even
I can
injured
see
more.
that. Yeah, I can see that because like it actually bent and let him through. Oh, speaking of which, just seen one of the Force Indians has lost his front wing. I'm not sure who. I
That's a rough
believe
one.
it's Johnny. It's Johnny, just after doing a 25.6.
Toss My Salad got disqualified. Man, that is
Oh
a
yeah,
rough day for the racing points.
yeah, both IRL and here in UNF1.
Hmm. That's super rough for
Oh
those guys. Tommy though
yeah,
sitting
oh
pretty with 125.5.
yeah.
The
I
last
mean, as I said, Johnny Oz did a 125.6.
only,
32
only a
real
tenth down.
125.7.
Well, looks like they're
Yeah,
all they're all backing up and bunching up on the second straight because nobody wants to be first. I know that tow
yeah.
down the main straight can be worth some decent
I
time.
mean, it looks like Cross Tommy's on a flying lap here as well, actually coming into that straight.
Oh, that's got to be frustrating if he was.
Yeah, if he gets caught up in this. Yeah, because they're all bunched up at the end of it, and he's just in the start of it now.
All right, let's see. Oh, I think the Red Bull was on a flying lap.
Oh
Crudity
yeah,
and
Cruddy.
he was held up. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's backed out. I would have said he's backed out there.
The only other person is Epion, who has This lap's been disqualified, but I think he'll make it around in time to do one more hot lap. So we'll see what he can do. He's about 2 seconds off the pace right now, so he's gonna need a pretty
He's
good lap to
he's gonna need to do something.
to put him in range of everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go.
Oh, and then it looks like that was his flying lap. Looks like the McLaren maybe is on a flying lap, but he looks like he got disqualified. He's headed back in the pits, so I think that's qualifying over
Yeah,
from what I
I would have
what I can
said so.
see.
I would have said so.
Yeah.
Because Cruity backed out as well, went in the pit.
Well, that is a strange end of the qualifying session, but it's ended with Johnny on top, or sorry, Cross
Yeah,
Tommy on top, followed right by Johnny, and then Freddie. All within about 2/10 of a second.
2/10.
Uh,
Yeah, then you got
another,
Pepsi, who's behind with another 2/10 off there.
yeah,
Going through the times now.
yeah.
It's quite close
Everybody,
between 12th and 13th actually, between Brevin Yesk and Paulo Frost.
and everybody,
27-1
basically
and
everybody in the
27-2.
top three is only separated by or top six, sorry, only separated about 6/10. That was
Yeah,
a very close qualifying session. I know last race we had two guys mainly battling for pole, and that basically gave us a race where they followed each other around for the whole race, fighting back and forth. So
yeah,
now that there's some more guys that kind of up there on pace, let's see what we can see with
yeah. I
this
mean,
close of a
look at some of
field.
these gaps, as you said. Yeah, top six is about point 0.6 of a second between them. So, and you never know how much more people have got to give in the race pace, you know. So,
Yeah.
this could be an interesting one.
Well, the difference between eighth and ninth between Noah and the Dosta,
Oh wow,
Donsta, that's really close. And even Vapor in seventh, all within that slim margin, about eight
it's
hundredths off the
like
pole.
half a tenth, yeah, just over half a tenth. So, yeah, it's gonna be really close between those three as well. Looking forward to see who comes out on top there.
Yeah, I just checked your mic is easy to hear, so that's good.
Oh, thank God, because
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
had.
working in the Formula 2 test before, so I'm
Oh, that
glad.
sucks. Are you competing
Yeah,
in the Formula 2 season this year?
yeah, I just got added to it like this whole thing like
Oh, sweet.
yesterday.
So am I. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be fun. Were you in the test race before?
Nah, me and what is it? Me and Freck have been doing a bunch of F2 stuff last couple weeks, and that's what like kind of spurred him on to be like, hey, we should start an F2 league. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm down for it.
we might do some more F2 stuff even today after the race. But
Yeah,
as we kind of load up here, we're gonna see a very tight kind of approach into turn one. What are you thinking as
yeah.
far as the key to get through turn one is?
The key to getting through turn one, I would say, is if you can go up the inside, but don't do anything too silly.
We're not trying
Don't
to
do
flip.
anything like go up
We're
the
not trying to
inside,
flip
but
any
don't.
cars.
Yeah, basically, it's a classic phrase of no heroics into Sand of Art,
Yeah,
really. Go for it. Try and get the inside because if you're boxed out on the outside, you can lose a lot of spaces because it tightens up on you and you can just end up running out of track. But at the same time though, you obviously got to make sure you don't get any damage. And obviously turn two is quite a tight one. It's quite easy to lose the back end through turn two.
yeah. Let's see everybody kind of working away, getting some temperature into their tires, and
Yeah,
kind of just going
absolutely,
through the lab,
absolutely.
checking their braking points, making sure they're all feeling good for the start
Yeah,
of the
making sure
race.
everything sort of is as it expected to be. Now's not the time you want to find out that you can't get any temperature into your
Yeah.
tires or your brakes.
Oh, Vapor and Toss Sally getting real close there, as they came through right in down into the second sector.
Oh yeah.
Tommy just very cool and collected on the back straight. No
Yeah,
weaving for him, just straight down.
I suppose because I've noticed he's put quite a gap between him and the rest of the field, so he's probably going to be losing a fair bit of tire temp on the start line anyway.
Yeah, he may back him up a
So
little bit on some of these straights.
yeah, if I were him, I would start backing about nowish actually, because the gap he's put between him and Johnny is insane. Because Johnny's backing Freddie up, you can see.
Yeah. Man, maybe he just wants to get on the grid. Maybe he's that confident. He just wants to go.
Yeah, maybe he's just keen for it, Maybe he just wants to sort of not focus on his formation lap, just wants to get there. Oh, speaking of which, Johnny's just Game right up there, and Cross Tommy's absolutely closed that off. He's
Yeah,
absolutely
he
backed
just
all of that up.
ghosted right through him right
Yeah,
there. That
absolutely.
was
So what we were doing was talking absolute rubbish there, as a matter of fact.
all right. So we got Cross Tommy and Johnny lining up on the front row, Freddie and then Pepsi on the second,
Brilliant.
Crudality and Toss Salad, fifth and sixth. Vapor,
Yeah,
Noah, the Dosta, Freka, and his Mercedes counterpart, MCF Don. Then we have the McLaren and Ferraris.
Brevin, yep, the Ferrari of Paolo, the Alpha of Santa P. We've got the other Haas, Cross Tommy's teammate of ISRL Storm, and Epion's line up the back there.
All right, so it seems like they're locked
So
in.
here we go. So the Bahrain Grand Prix is
And
it's
we're
underway.
away.
Here we go. Here
All
we go.
right, so
Decent start by Cross Tommy, but a very good start by Johnny R95 there. He's gone the outside. Interestingly, it looks like Johnny's got the lead
is he
here.
gonna get boxed out? No, he keeps it
No,
very clean.
no. Keep that clean.
Everybody jostling around for position in the back.
Oh!
Big contact in the
I
back.
think that was just a sign in the background there, but
That
meanwhile,
was the
Cross
Haas
Tommy's
of
got the lead back.
ISR Storm. He is in the back, and he is in the
Yeah,
wall,
he's
I
dropped
believe.
right down.
Yeah,
dropped
he
right
has
down
about
the field
half his
there.
front wing that he started with. So
Yeah, he's got
Cross
half his
Tommy
front
up in
wing, he's
front.
got half the track. Got Cross Tommy, Frey 2 Reels, might have to take advantage getting a second. Johnny R's in third, and Curtis in fourth. It's still looking pretty tight.
Johnny's going to be kicking himself for losing that place. He really needed to have that,
Absolutely.
especially in the pit strategy. We got
Absolutely.
Ferrari facing the wrong way, but he reset to track. That was it. Looked like Paolo Frost.
I'm
But
guessing Paolo, he's down 15th. Yeah, and he's losing ground quite quickly. So yeah, that will be Paolo with his band there. So got the
toward the
clear
back
pit
we
stop
have
strategies here.
yeah, toward the back we have MCF Don, who's right behind Brendan in the in the McLaren. And then right in front of him
Yeah.
is Noah, who's trying to chase down the Dosta, who is looking to get past the Mercedes, probably on this lap, actually. He has a really tight gap there to Freka.
Yeah. Meanwhile, up front, you've got Cross Tommy's pulled a. Apologies there. He's pulled a 9/10 lead there. And for some strange reason, Freck has now shown us second, but he's not second, I would have said.
On my screen, it just flipped back, so Freddie's back up in second.
Yeah, so got Freddie in second.
So do you think this is going to be a one or a two-stop race?
Honestly, I think it's going to depend. I think we're going to have teams going for either strategy. I would probably go with the two-stop to be on the safe side, because those hard tyres, once you get late into the stints, and get really late in the stints, those hard tyres really aren't fun once they start going off. I would personally go for a two-stop, just if anything, just because less chance of putting it in the wall, really. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
I mean, it kind of depends on where you are. If you're somebody like Cross Tommy up front, that you can build a gap and then deal with kind of a decent amount of tire preservation. Like if he takes these softs and is able to run them long enough, pit to the hards, and then just kind of run that race.
Yeah.
I think he could totally do it, but I think guys like Johnny, who lost a place on lap one, are going to look for a more racy strategy, and so
Yeah, I definitely think Johnny and maybe Curdy as well. They're both probably going to be looking at a two-stop.
Yeah, looks
Maybe
like
soft, medium.
ISRL Storm has pitted for a new front wing. Good for him. And it
He's going to need that.
like...
He's about 16 seconds off Paolo, and you got Epion, who's 31 seconds down as well. Don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I believe he was the one who took big contact on lap one.
Right.
Tommy, his teammate, has a pretty commanding lead. I think he has, other than the gap between Epion, he has one of the biggest gaps to somebody else that we have seen in this race so far, and he's still pulling away from Freddie.
Yeah, he's pulling it. He's up to 1.8 now. Up to 1.8. It's only on lap 3 here. Not to mention, I'd imagine that once DRS kicks in, Freddie 2 Reel's going to have to deal with the threat of Johnny from behind, which once that happens, Cross Tommy's going to start pulling away further and further and further.
I think one of the drivers' biggest under threat right now is P4, Crudity.
Crudity.
Yeah, Pepsi's been real tight on
that.
his rear wing the last little bit. and he's been really close. But then Crudity, honestly, he's caught up to Johnny, and he's sitting right behind him.
Yeah.
So there is by no means a locked position, especially for that third podium place.
No, it's literally all to play for those guys. It looks as though, it looks as though Freddie's starting to pull a little bit away from Johnny. Well, again, I said that just as Johnny's gained 2/10 down the straight. So,
I wonder if his setup is
all to
built
play
for a little bit more straight line speed to try to keep people behind in the DRS.
Quite likely, yeah. Quite likely.
I just noticed that Paulo Frost just made up a place on Epion. Those two guys about 30 seconds back from the rest of the pack, having kind of their own race after probably taking some damage at some point. Oh, and Johnny just had a big spin. That's going to be rough for him. He's down in 9th, 10th.
He's down in 10th now.
Oh, he's probably messed up his tires decently, and that could be the end of his shot at victory today.
He's down to 12th. If I were him now, I would probably maybe start looking at the one stop actually.
That lets Freddie kind of go back after Tommy.
Yeah.
And, it could put him in a good place.
Absolutely, because now Freddie doesn't have anybody who's going to be in DRS range at the moment.
Yeah, Crudality though, he's made up 2 places, but man, he's still got Pepsi right behind him. Going for the overtake on him now, and I think he did it on the back straight.
Oh, contact!
Pepsi's
in the slide. He's kind of managed to save that, but he's going to drop down. He's down to 6th now.
He was able to hold it a lot better than better than Johnny.
Meanwhile,
was,
we've got Stevapor, we've got Toss by Salad. Toss by Salad was looking for a move on Stevapor there, but he didn't quite get it.
Let's see if he gets DRS down the straight, and then maybe he can make a move into turn 1.
Yeah,
looks
I'm
like we have a
board
McLaren stopped as well. Maybe he spun?
Yeah, Brevon's gone down to 13th. He's back going again, so I'm guessing maybe it's a spin, as he said.
Toss Salad has DRS on Vapor. He's closing in. Let's see what he can
braking.
do.
Frecker's just been given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, you never like to see that. But
no,
the Racing Point, the Williams
weave
back through the first little bit. Oh, and now they're side by side down the second straight. Racing Point's got DRS, but there's also a Ferrari back there lurking with DRS as well. Oh, he barely got ahead, but can the Williams hold on around the outside? We also have the Ferrari coming to join the fight. Looks like the Ferrari jumped the Racing Point. Oh, Toss Salad sliding a little bit, sliding a lot, and it looks like he just took some contact with Pepsi there. And
yeah, he's down to
down into 8th, 9th. Now he's down with his teammate. Racing Point's not having great luck in qualifying, not having great luck in the race.
No, absolutely not. It's really all going downhill for them. It's all going wrong.
You know who this has really helped out, though, is the Dosta, who's up 4 places.
How has he done that? Wow, fair play. It's actually a good day for Red Bull, this, because they've got Crudity in 3rd, and they've got the Donster down in 5th. Although, has to be said, the Ferrari's in Pepsi's literally just behind him, 0.4 off.
Yeah. Today, basically everybody who's in front of him, instead of just
he's not
waiting for pit
around,
stops.
is he?
He wants to do this on track.
Absolutely, he's wanting to make a statement, I think.
Yeah, for sure. He ooh, we got a change.
Freddie's in the pit.
Yeah. Let's see how long is this stop gonna be.
Let's see. What's he changing to? He's changing to medium.
All right. So he's gonna come out behind, probably behind 10th. Is probably what we're going to see.
Noah's in the pit as well.
Tommy, though, still 5 seconds ahead of Crudity.
Oh, wow.
He is just putting a commanding lead on this. And
yeah, Toss by Salad, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, we had so many penalties last race. We were in Brazil, and wow, a lot of track limits penalties.
I'm getting a feeling we're going to see a lot here today as well. Not necessarily track limits. Bahrain's not too bad for track limits, but speed in the pit lane, we're seeing a lot of that already.
Also, shout out to Santo in P8. He's up 6 places, which is an amazing start.
Fair play to him because, the Alphas in general didn't really have a very good quality at all. I mean, you had Epion, I think, who qualified last. He's up to 14th now, so he's gained 2 places. And you had Santo P, I think he was qualified 14th, I believe, and he's up to 8th now. So, shout out to him. Cruddy has lost 3 places down to 5th.
So Freddie is the leader for those who have stopped, but
Yeah,
Cross Tommy is now his an 8-second lead.
he's got an 8-second lead because Cruddy did not go to plan for him. Cruddy's coming in the pits now, not entirely surprising, as well as the Donsters coming in as well, and the Vapor. So Pepsi Freak's staying out as well as Cross Tommy, and there's a 10-second gap between them.
Pepsi Freak's probably just happy to have some clear air. He's been fighting with people since lap
Yeah,
1.
he's looking to be on a really fast race pace, so it's probably exactly what he's looking for right now.
Let's see kind of where he's at.
Loads of people are piling in the pits right now by looks of things. Frecker's back up to 6th now.
First out is Vapor, who is going to fall to about 7th. Maybe, no, it's going to be 7th. He got that kind of secure. But
Yeah,
kind of
Viper's up to 8th now.
up in 4th
and
place,
the Donster's
yet
right
to
behind him.
stop. Yeah, yet to stop is the McLaren of Brevian, and Freddie is right behind him on track. But Freddie's
Yeah.
stopped, so are they going to do some team orders
Freddy's
there and
gaining
have
a
him
lot
move
of
out of the
pace as
way?
well.
Because it looks like Freddie is really catching him. I'm
Viper
guessing
went
they're going to...
wide there. Viper went
guessing
wide,
they're
lost
gonna
the
have him
place
move
to the
out the way.
Donster. Yeah.
Let's go on board with Freddie. I don't believe he doesn't have DRS, but he will on the next straight because he's really closing on those fresh tires.
He's really closed that gap.
And with him in
He's taking
contention
some
for
team
the
orders
win,
here.
Yep, there we
team
go.
orders, there we go. There we go. Just said it.
I don't know if that's the prime spot to do that, but
No, but I suppose, Freddie has lost like no time at all there.
no, and he actually has put himself in a really good place to. Oh, Cross Tommy's in
Absolutely.
the pits.
Cross Tommy's in the pits.
Let's see
Here we
how
go.
this goes.
What's he moving to?
I
what
think
tires is he
Freddie
moving to?
may be
He's got the
able-
hards.
Okay.
So, do you reckon he might be going for a one-stopper here, potentially?
I think so. He's done a great job managing that gap and building himself a gap to pit into. He is, Santo hasn't pitted yet. Freddie is the leader of the people who've pitted, and he's already been out there for 3 or 4 laps.
Well, technically now,
So-
Cross Tommy's the leader of the people who've pitted now because he's come
Yeah.
out and he's, Freddie's right behind Santa P.
Yeah.
But
he's
Santa P will just be
still-
holding Freddie up because Santa P hasn't pitted yet, and those tires are going to be a state by now.
I'm guessing Santo may try to run long. We'll see. I'm guessing he'll try to run long if he doesn't pit after
Yeah.
this lap.
Nice
And
dive
if
up the
that's the
inside for Freddie
case-
there, though.
Yeah, and now Freddie has 3-second gap to Tommy. Now he's got to get chasing down if he wants the lead of this race.
Yeah.
If he's
He should be
doing a
able to do it.
two-stop, he needs to pass him soon and then build himself a good gap to pit back into if he wants to win. Tommy's put himself in a good place because he doesn't have to pit anymore as long as he manages his tires correctly.
Absolutely. He's got, he's got 3.2-second gap to Freddie to reel. Even if he can just hold Freddie up, because Freddie's going to have to stop again.
Here's
There's
something
no way those
crazy.
mediums come to
As
the
he
end.
goes into the pits, Pepsi has not pitted either until right now. And I think he realized what I just did, which is that Tommy was taking massive chunks out of his time, even on the hard tire. So, yeah, Pepsi having very, very, very worn softs was not doing him very good, even if he was in clear air. So he's probably going to come out probably in front of Noah. Who looks to
hasn't
be a
got a
pretty
plan
big
for
gap.
hasn't got a plan for Pepsi at all, has it? When he finally got some clear air, the tires just went off the cliff.
Oh man, and
He's
he
down in
just got
10th
put
now.
out into a massive pack of
Oh.
cars.
Oh, he's gonna have a right job getting through those because they'll be holding him up because I believe they've all pitted already.
Yeah, I
Johnny
think if he
has,
would have pitted
Viper
one
has,
lap
the Dunster
earlier,
has, yeah.
I think if he would have pitted one lap earlier, he could have jumped them. But there was such a drop off in pace. He's gonna have a lot of work to do to get back up to where he was, which was honestly a race-winning position before.
Yeah, he did have a bit of a chance of getting that one. Yeah, absolutely. But now he's gonna have to get through these guys really quickly, which considering the fact they're all fighting each other as well.
Yeah, and it seems like Freddie, who's dropped back about 8/10 from where he was about a lap ago, is having
Looks
a
like he
little bit
hasn't
of
quite
trouble.
got the pace.
Yeah. Tommy may have this locked down. And
Absolutely. Frecker's into 4th now, and he's catching up quite rapidly to Brevin there, who's in 3rd.
he's on the softs. I wonder if he can you check what tires he started on? Because if he's doing
I'm
soft,
really not
soft,
sure.
medium, that could be like that could be an interesting strategy for sure.
It's an
He should,
aggressive strategy, but it could, as long as he gets the balance right, it could work.
yeah, it looks
And if we
like
get a
yeah,
safety car, then it'll definitely work for him.
it looks like
Oh,
Freck did soft softs and is gonna probably go into the
yep,
mediums at the
Freck has
end.
got it. Freck has got it. He'll have him in at turn two here because it's inside. Was that potentially a track limits
Oh,
violation
looks
there,
like the
though?
McLaren fights back.
Absolutely.
That McLaren is running a really long stint on those mediums. I mean,
It is. It really is.
fair play to him. He's
Oh, contact. He's lost it.
full tank
Yeah, he's
slapper
down
on
to
that one.
six now. Full on tank slap. He clips the Vapor, but I think the Vapor has gotten away without any damage.
Alright, let's see what
Not
Freka
too
can do
sure.
because he's got clean air and soft tires. Now he should be
He
able to
does.
pull away from Vapor. If he
He
can't, that's
should be
probably going to
able
be
to, but we are
proof.
going to DRS zone here, so
If he can't
it
pull away
won't be
from
that easy.
Vapor, if he can't pull away from Vapor, he's going to have a lot of trouble making this strategy work. Let's
Yeah,
see what Vapor can
absolutely.
do in the braking zone.
Vapor's
He
going
gets
for a move,
past
and
him
he's got it.
easily. Yeah,
Literally, like, effortlessly.
Freka
Just
can't really
DRS,
fight
bang
back
up the
too
inside.
much. Vapor's just got too much pace, and he's on a step harder compound, which bodes well for her Vapor strategy, probably not so well for Freka's.
Nah, Shrekker's really worked his way up there. I'm guessing, because obviously he's on the soft tyres, I'm going to make an assumption and say they're not looking too good, those tyres right now.
I mean,
Bahrain does have a tendency to munch through tyres.
he pitted. This is his second set of softs,
Hmm.
so he like, oh, he's coming back at him now. He probably picked up
Oh,
some
he
speed in
might
the
get it,
final
but
sector.
so Vapor's got the inside line.
He's got more grip. Can he swing him back around and get him? Probably not.
No, no, a
Yeah.
little bit of understeer on the exit there, unfortunately.
Let's see. He's still got the help of DRS. Let's see if he can go around the
He
outside into
does. He's gonna
up
try
the
for the
hill.
outside, and does he have it? No, he doesn't.
No, the
There's
Williams
just
covered him
no
off
grip on the
again.
outside line of that corner.
Yeah, the Williams, Vapor's just covering him off every turn, and he runs a little wide now, Freka. Every turn, Vapor has an
It
answer
kind
for
of looks
every
like Frecker's
attack.
understeering a little bit. It
Yeah,
looks like the car doesn't seem to want to turn in right now.
which could, yeah, that's not going to help him as his tires wear at all.
Absolutely
It's just
not.
going to get
There's this
worse.
good news for Freight to Real though, because he's got loads of open air though. The only catch there though is that he's actually really dropped off. I mean, there's a gap between him and Cross Tommy of 5.6 seconds now.
Tommy is just working wonders on the hards. And there's another 5
I
seconds from
think Tommy's going
Vapor.
to the end here.
Freka's doing every single thing he can to catch him, but he's dropped off a second. Like a full
Yeah, those
second.
tires have definitely gone off. Absolutely.
That's just that's probably very alarming for him because he probably only put those on 3, 4 laps ago.
Yeah, literally the whole point was to just get as much time as he can, but yeah, he's dropping right off.
There seems to be a decent fight between Pepsi and Santo, but Santo's given up that fight and went
Santos
to
has
the
dived into
pits.
the pits, yeah.
Also followed by Viper by Noah.
Viper's gone to the pits too, yeah.
Let's see what they go on to. Looks like Noah's going to be going on to the hard tire, and
Noah's
Santo
got the
is
hard.
also onto the hard tire. So it's going to be a real race to the end for them, both on the hard tire, and they're going to be right behind each other on track.
They're going to be gunning for it. Tiniest mistake, and you're going to lose it there.
Up top, we still have Freka fighting with Vapor, but it seems like Vapor's actually pulled out a little bit of time.
Vapor's actually pulled away from the DRS zone as well. It's a 1.3 second gap now.
That's huge for him. That'll be a huge key for him to be able to keep that podium place.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we may end up
Absolutely.
seeing Freka just,
Frecker's tyres aren't going to get any better, I mean, they seem to be disintegrating quite rapidly, and now he's outside the one thing that's pulling him along in the DRS.
yeah.
If I were Frecker right now, personally, I would probably look at maybe conserving the tyres and hold on till next pit stop, then just go maximum attack once we're on the mediums.
Yeah, I think
Because he's got a huge gap to fifth, so he's not really going to lose anything there. But he's dropping off from third, so I'd probably hang on to those tyres until about lap 17, 18 maybe, and then knock it at the pits, medium tyre it, and then just gun it to the end.
yeah, Vapor. I don't believe Vapor. Yeah, Vapor went softs. Oop, maybe not. Yeah, Vapor went softs to mediums. So either he's going to pit again, or his tire is going to be pretty done by the end of this race. So it actually may
Johnny's had a
have been.
spin.
Oh,
Johnny's had a
just
spin. He's lost the place of security there.
not a good day for Johnny, who was in
No,
contention for the win last week.
he was actually in last week and actually at the start of this race as well.
Yeah,
He had a great start, and they all just started going wrong.
now him and
You
his
know,
teammate are going to have to bicker back and forth for one of the last points-paying
absolutely,
positions.
absolutely. You know what to say? You've got to beat your teammate. You've
For
got to
sure.
beat your teammate no matter what. And I believe they're on this like similar strategies. So yeah, it's just gonna be an out-and-out fight here.
Speaking of beating teammates, Cross Tommy is beating his teammate by 1 minute 9 seconds, and his teammate
Oh
also
wow!
just went to the pits. Tommy's
Yeah,
still with a very
ISRL
commanding
straight.
7 second gap over Freddy, almost. He's
Yeah,
just,
6.6. Yeah, Cross Tommy's got this one.
as long as he has no
Out.
spins, no issues, he's stamped his ownership on this race.
Oh, 100%. He's really shown his class this race. 100% he has. And the thing is, I find once you start getting a lead like this, I find it a lot easier to not make mistakes because you don't have to try.
Yeah,
Like, chances are he's not lapping 100% right now. And speaking of that, he's actually lapped his teammate. So
there we
speaking of
go.
teammate battles, we've got a very clear number one driver here in the Haas team.
Yeah, he is just. ISL Storm has not had a fun day today.
It hasn't been
Following
his day at all, no.
following his own teammate around a lap down.
Nah, it's definitely not how you want to be spending your weekend. Absolutely not.
Johnny, though, trying to catch Crudity, he lost a place because he spun, so he's doing
Yeah, he's
everything he can.
in the DRS zone, heading into turn one. So let's keep an eye on this battle. So we'll go
Yeah,
to
I
the
saw
DRS zone then
he was
now.
using a lot of his ERS as well on that straight to catch up.
Yeah,
Let's see.
absolutely. Be absolutely hammering that overtake button.
He's just using that DRS to slowly catch up. He's being smart and not going for any crazy dive bomb moves.
Yeah,
Follows.
he's holding out. I think he's going to try and put some pressure on Crudity because Crudity's made a couple mistakes this race as well. So I think he's trying to apply the pressure.
Him. He's really caught him going into the second sector. And so I
Yeah,
think
he
he's going
has.
to try to pass him with the DRS on this back straight.
I think he's going to try. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I would say they're on different strategies because Crudity's on the hard tire. But then again, Crudity got a really nice exit out of there.
Let's
So
see what the
it's
racing
not over
point's going to
yet.
be able to do.
No,
He's
he's
gonna
going to
wait.
hold position.
Smart move. If he didn't think he was going to be able to get it done, just wait for
Absolutely.
that super powerful DRS zone on the pit straight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Johnny's had a few spins already in this race, you know, so it's very much damage limitation for him at this point. So he's got the overtake button on there by looks of things. He's straight into the final corner, and he's gotten a decent exit there as well, going into DRS. He's going to have this.
Oh yeah, easy, just right past, down the inside, wave at his buddies on the pit straight, and take it into turn one. Now he's just going to have to
Absolutely.
watch out, because he did give Crudity, he gave him DRS onto the second DRS
Yeah, he
straight.
has done, but if he gets good exit out of here, he should be okay.
He got an excellent exit, but let's see what Crudity can do. I'm guessing
Yeah,
he's
he's
throwing all
got-
of his fuel, all of his ERS, and it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah, looks like Johnny's got this one. ISRL Storm's retired, by the way.
That's
He's retired from this race, which I can't really blame him for. He's not getting points. He's been lapped by his teammate. It just hasn't been his day. He's best off just regrouping and focusing on next week.
with Haas today. The highs have been high, but the lows have sadly been
Absolutely.
low.
They've definitely dominated both ends of the spectrum, to say the very least, today.
That's very true. All right, so on track we have Crudity sandwiched by the racing points still. He seems to have pretty firmly kind of gotten back in front of Toss Salad.
Yeah, absolutely. He seems to be pulling a bit of a gap as well. There's about a 2-second gap there. Although
Big-
again, I'm certain the Crudity's went really wide there.
Big track limits extension. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. 'Cause it looks like it lost him some time.
Absolutely, heading at the Lewis Hamilton School of Track Limits by the looks of things here.
Yeah, that was a wide boy. We got the two Mercedes
Absolutely.
very
The
close
widest
on
of
track,
boys.
just out of DRS range, but I think he'll have it going down the
Yeah,
pit
they
straight.
will. It's within DRS range now, so
But he doesn't
hasn't
either he
got
doesn't
to the
have it or doesn't
straight.
activate it. He probably will have it
Yeah,
for the second one though, if he can pick
yeah,
up
he
some
probably
kind of
will.
slipstream.
If he's smart, because there's still 13 laps left of the race. If Freck is smart, he'll hang behind his teammate MFC Don until the back straight, and then, depending on whether team orders are in play at Mercedes, I don't know if they are or not, but
He's
if
still
they
not
are,
using the DRS. He's really close to him.
that's really strange. I don't know why he's not doing that. He's definitely within DRS zone.
Unless he's
He's
been told
literally,
not to pass, he should give it a go.
yeah, he might be. I'm getting the feeling the olds at the back